Through point, that will be 4. That stood up.
Where the margin for error is quite slim for a bowler, but throughout this entire tournament, his key asset at the
Punched off the back foot again. 4 more runs. Runs come.
One to Shara. Once probably in this spell, which is slightly short, and with this height, he's not going to get that bounce.
Again, punch down the ground. This is really good batting by Jordan Cox.
And both times he's been in good positions to score those boundaries. This one line will be predominantly wicket to wicket, not playing around his pads. Toes pointing to mid-on, which allows the ball.
Oh, that's a big one. Should clear long on, I think it does. Good effort by the fieldsman.
And one Pradeep misses the Yorker length, and then Jordan Cox. Beautiful shot, and Babri asked for a moment. Thought he was be able to save that 5 runs, but in the end, just not but the goal.
How this partnership will continue during this period. At the moment, it's going well. Outside the off stump, probably will run away to the boundary, will it? Yes, it will.
Well, they're both over the boundary and they're both down injured. I think they ran into each other. But I'm not sure that they're down on the boundary line. A lovely shot which pierced the gap. Nuwan Pradeep gets to it. Oh God, has he stepped on his face?
That to me is a point to consider. Swung away on the leg side. That's gone for 6.
This time slightly short. He's done well. He's made sure he's got under the ball. And it had enough legs on it. Even if it didn't, it was in the gap.
On the Lanka Premier League 2022. Oh, this is a very good shot indeed from round the wicket. By Jordan Cox.
Something for the Dambulla or a dugout to be smiling about. Today's gone pretty well for them so far. And that's crucial that these two
Concerned, but what about him? He's on 49 of 38 deliveries, and that's his 50. And what a wonderful maiden Lanka Premier League 50 for Jordan Cox. He's done that of just 39 deliveries.
in this LPL so far. Balls.
Oh, that's good batting, really good batting, using the pace that was fired in, but wide of the off stump.
That's right, both Siobhan and Jordan this time was turning away from the left-hander. On that gap, only had to find that gap and did it perfectly. Yeah, this young man impresses me every time when I watch.
4. He just stood up and hit it in front of mid-wicket. What a lovely shot to end the over. 9 runs.
That was the last ball of the previous over. Babria slapped towards mid-wicket for a boundary by Jordan Cox. Right in front of mid-wicket, just to the right side of long on. Nice shot by Siobhan Daniel. Big hit, big hit. This is what the owners want. And young Siobhan Daniel brings up his first 50. In his first year of LPL, he's been $1 million for Dambulla today.
Century. And enjoyed himself. And as for Tino, he knows that I was pulling his leg.
Oh, white flag. Wide ball. That's good. Oh, and the finish to the over is even better. That has gone over mid-wicket.
Last over was a big one. And that too against Imad Wasim. He was taken for plenty in that over. That was a long hit.
To run the opposition ragged. In between you can play shots like that. That's massive from Cox.
Clubbered. And clubbered nicely. Which is so impressive. I hear you, Russell Arnold. You've spoken about giving your better or best players a chance of batting as many overs as possible. Well, they've also batted very well.
Lovely, lovely. Ends the over with a massive sig board for the Dambulla aura.
Yeah, ball striking at its best. And there's a lot of thought process going behind those strokes. Yeah, he has separated himself from the boys, this young man. The way he hits the ball, have a look. This time around, he flat back that.
High, fielder settles and completes the catch. So finally the wicket comes for the Galle Gladiators. Had a long time to away from the brilliance we've seen from this young man, Siobhan Daniel, with his highest T20.
Talented left-hander, scored 80 for 55, 163 for 1.
Gettable.
He's batting on an off stump. And he goes straight. Straight in line, straight into the hands of Nwanadu. And they get another big fish in this innings. This time, it's Jordan Cox. He will have to depart for a well-played 77.
Saw him moving towards the off Dambulla Yorker, which tipped at the last moment. And that was the reason of Jordan Cox's downfall. But he played very well for his 77. They have to pay the price now. This man is a dangerous customer, Shanaka. 12 of 4.
It's too easy though. You can't bowl there. Not at this stage. Yes, Dasun Shanaka is a strong striker. But I'll tell you what, friendly pace in the slot. Straight in, Shanaka goes. Trying to open the face of the bat, but luckily, from the Galle Gladiators' point of view,
be away from the fielder. That was neglected.
It's a ball in the last 5 overs. Make that 5, yep. A wicket off the final delivery of the over. Well, it's been a combat of sorts from
overs, but nothing really happened for the Dambulla. 178 is a good score.